Hi guys, today I have a video for you of my Tier 10 US destroyer, the Gearing. Now this is a legendary modded Gearing, and if you do not have the legendary module for this, this is a must-have. So this is something you should be working towards before it goes into the armory. Because I'm sure you're going to actually have to use some sort of resources to get it out of the armory compared to all you got to do is play the ship and complete the objectives. Now, the objectives are going to take you some time, but I really strongly recommend getting this one because this is a must-have module. Now, as you saw earlier, I am divvied up with two super unicorns, as I call them, not unicorns. But trying to slow play B a little bit, which is why you see me wiggling back and forth. Now, at this point, the Minotaur's really looks like he's committing to going to B to support me. Originally, I was going to play more to the right here, use that as an escape. I do know I could get shot from anybody behind the island. But I see the Minotaur is actually right here with me. So I'm thinking maybe this guy's radar. And he's hoping for me to use my smoke for him. Which is why I'm really trying to cut back towards him. In the hopes that, you know, he can pop his radar and we're going to see what it is, where it is. Now I see shots coming in. So what I'm going to do is, you know, like pop my smoke cloud for this guy because I want him to stay alive. He's risking his ship to help me out. You can see him turning, you know, devoid of shells. And, you know, here's my smoke for him. You know. Oh, sorry, sniffles. I don't have my speed boost. I'll explain why later. But, I mean, this guy is willing to sacrifice his ship to help me. Well, I have a tool to keep him alive. I know he's got Hydro. You know, I did not realize that he did not have radar, which is why I kind of stopped in my smoke. I'm like, maybe this, you know, we can both abuse my smoke. You know, I don't have to go out and spot. And I'm, you know, realizing, you know, at the time, I didn't realize he was running Hydro. But, you know, those torpedoes were spotted. You know, the Daring's getting shot at. I'm staying alive. Oh, sorry for that. Minotaur sends out torpedoes. I'm just going to continue. I was going to continue reversing. Glad I continued reversing because they. But you know, I'm going to continue to reverse to see if I can briefly spot this guy and just have the Minotaur lay down some lovely British AP on him. I see his smoke cloud barely through there. I do believe that's all of his torps, and then I realized, no, that's not him. That's a different person. Spot it, might as well shoot. I have nothing to lose. All I got to do is go forward a little bit. Look, I'm dark. And I got a torp hit on something. I have no idea what, but I am taking some damage. Maybe those were the Daring's torps. I can't remember if there was one or two at the time. Like, I failed to remember, and I probably tabbed out to find out this guy sends his torpedoes. I'm getting the cap. You know, everyone's playing in their smoke. Minotaur should have been able to abuse it to get away. I'm not sure what he's doing, but you know what? The guy risked his ship to come help me cap B. And, you know, I mean, like I'm saying, broken record, the least I could do is offer him smoke. Even if it was a Moskva or Donskoy coming in this close, smoke it up so they can't see him. Lose that line of sight. Hopefully the guy's smart enough to utilize your smoke properly. We got B. It's time to move on. Well, if you look at the mini-map, there's not an awful lot spotted. There's A Gearing at A. I get more torp hits on something. I don't know what. But, I mean, that's why you torp smoke clouds. Probably hit a battleship. You know, slowing down, thinking, I could DCP or heal or do something. Well, now you took a torp. But like I said, looking at the mini-map, everybody's going to C. So what's the point of me going to A because everybody's at A? We have a Kaba who's really a light cruiser in disguise as a destroyer, you know, being chased down by Des Moines. You also have all these other, you know, these battleships here. And I'm sure they would like to know, is there a large group coming out of there? Is there Haragumo coming up behind them? And the answer is yes. Now, all I got to do is really spot for these guys, get into gun engagements that is going to benefit the team. Now, these torps are serving as twofold when I send them. I'm trying to get a judge to see what this guy is doing. But at the same point, I'm like, okay, if I was him, what would I do? I'd cut that way. I come back around the island. There's a Yami probably doing elite Yami type like stuff, reversing. But I'm sending these torps to deny that area. This area right here to the enemy. They're going to have to dodge, dip, whatever. I can't remember them all. But they're going to have to maneuver to maybe on flattery positions to dodge these torpedoes. It's the random torpedoes in the hopes of maybe getting one on the Yamato, but more importantly to potentially stop the push that's going to come in to be there, delay it, because that's the route they have to take. Now, I see the Kaba is, well, losing to the Des Moines. So I'm thinking, you know what I'll do? Let me help out the Kaba. Forget red radar, good. That's one less ship. But if I can get the Des Moines to shoot at me, or ignore the Kaba that's shooting APs, I get one torpedo hit, get a fire. But if I can help the Kaba kill the Des Moines, you know, that means we get the Kaba back into the fight. I have smoke to instantly conceal me up, and that's exactly what I did. Taking a little bit more damage than I wanted to. Smoke up. Guess what? The guy can't hit me. Now, my torps meant to deny them quick access into B may or may not have worked. The Yamato clearly couldn't stop bow reverse. Now, once again, I'm sending torps in the hopes of hitting the Yami, but at the same point, still denying the enemy easy access into B. You know, don't really need to delay because the entire team showed up. I'm thinking, what's Yamato going to do? Going to turn out a little bit, then turn back in. Maybe one of these will get a flood on him. Hopefully it will stick. Which is why he starts shooting. Trying to get a fire on him to see if he's going to continue to burn. Get some cheap damage on him. Because I know Yamato turrets do not turn extremely fast. Get him to slow down. You know, like, just me shooting at him's doing a whole bunch at once. Him slowing down. I know he can't return fire. I can get behind this island. I knew it was coming up to where I can continue just hitting him. And, you know, I get the one fire. There's a torp on Yamato, so goal accomplished. I got a fire and a flood on the guy. And I killed him with the flood. And then I nailed the Hirakumo. But wait, there's more. They keep going, guys. And guess what else was in that area? Because this kill coming up completely caught me by surprise. At this point, Oni and Yamato are like, jerk, you killed everything now. Teammate, I need your support. You know, that's the thing with sending torpedoes for area of deniement. Sometimes you get really, really lucky and get stuff like that. Now, yeah, I was sending them against the hopes of the Yamato, but I knew if the Yamato actually just kept sailing straight broadside, he would have completely missed the torpedoes. Now, it's at this point, I'm like, oh man, I gotta get to that stupid gearing. or daring here, or one of these two, and I'll potentially get a Kraken, but I also don't want to die. Things can flip fairly quickly still, even though we have the ship advantage, the cap advantage, but we're losing A, which means there's definitely ships behind us, and you know, these three guys behind us could easily change the course of the battle just by getting somebody to focus on them instead of the guys over there. But once again, you know, even the guys near sea are starting to get dwindled down to there's just two, and I'm not sure about their health. Now, the reason I put on defensive fire, even though it really doesn't do anything, is because I got tired of being harassed by CVs. I'm like, you know what, screw it. If it doesn't do something, it still does a little. You know, something better than nothing. Now, I'm trying to get this guy to hopefully slow down into my torpedoes because it was saying he wasn't. You know, like I said, I'm kind of thinking I want the Kraken, but at the same time, you know, I just don't want to go in there and die. I should have just went for it if I wanted it so badly. Now, because the guy turned in, he did miss all of my torpedoes because this guy wasn't stupid, but I didn't think he'd actually sit there and use the smoke cloud. But, you know, I know he used his DCP, and my God, this guy's getting some good shots. Just got to get a fire or two on this guy, and hopefully I may be able to burn him down, but he's going behind an island, and not really going to be able to burn this guy down. No point in sitting in a smoke cloud when two DDs can instantly rush you, and my Minotaur buddy is still alive. Send torps that way. You know, because I'm like, oh, daring. No, let me get closer. Not. Now, I hope you guys did enjoy this replay. I do hope you take something away from it. I do hope you learned something, especially about sending preemptive torps in high traffic areas that you're aware of. Sometimes you just gotta get lucky instead of getting good. I do appreciate all the support you guys do give me. Don't forget, I am streaming on Twitch now. Mostly clan battles, but hey, maybe I may pop up every once in a while just doing randoms. Please remember to compliment good teamwork, good team play. We are quick to report, slow to compliment. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and have yourselves one heck of a great day.